I don't need a pin. I'm getting it right now. This is number 2, so I want to get to the next. Is that it? That's it. Here we thought the secret stones were the Tears of the Kingdom, but these are the Tears of the Kingdom. Death Mountain. Yeah, she still got it.
As I thought. This is not the world I know.
Hyrule Castle's gone. I don't even see the Clark Forest up there.
So far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Yeah, so they are doing it.
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda.
The Great Plateau.
But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Raudun?
Oh, man.
I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
It was speculated that Hylia was the goddess of time, and Sonia has time powers, so...
You had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your
Hi,
problems
horse.
all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant
Listen.
relative of ours. It is true, after all.
Yeah, the castle is on the Great Plateau. That actually makes sense,
I'm
because...
sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
Wisdom?
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
There we go. I didn't see the Korok Forest in North either. That could be, it means the new grid Deku Tree in the present day. Yeah, so that is memory. That is Tears Dragon 2. So I can grab another one real quick. The next one should be right around here. I'm pretty sure I've seen it actually. That's a Korok. This is they can easily flesh out with DLC because they can say, okay, here's another memory of Zelda you didn't see. I mean, there's a Korok in the first mural too. So this will introduce Mineru.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era.
Yeah,
That
because it's,
said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess.
yeah, there we go.
I am able to separate my spirit from my body.
Oh, interesting.
Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light.
Yep, he's light.
And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power.
Yep.
It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you.
She could theory get it
That
back.
means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home,
She's implying
there are
that
stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification.
draconification.
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future.
Though
though
not a
very
quick one.
So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power.
I mean, in theory, if she traveled back in time, she can travel back in the future.
Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
So, what you say about the pure pad though, that's not from our time. That's clearly pointing to the fact that the pure pad is based on Sheikah technology, which didn't exist yet. That didn't exist for a long time after this point. In fact, this was the Great Plateau was the birthplace of Hyrule, and they're actually on the Great Plateau there. But the Sheikah tech was built underneath Hyrule Castle, so that's noble too. So she can separate her spirit from her body. Yeah, I mean, we already knew that, but the thing is, what I was wondering if they would do is they would try to argue that the Hyrule Castle was where it was Hyrule Castle was found here, but in the flashback you can see it does exist here. It does exist in the flashbacks. So we haven't seen the castle itself yet, but it's gotta be on the Great Plateau, and it's probably this one. But here's the thing: underneath, okay, in this cave. There's a cave here that's called the Royal Hidden Passage. The Royal Hidden Passage has an inscription inside of it that says that this castle was built in honor of our first king, Rauru. It was built in honor of our first king, Rauru, and that implies that it was built shortly after that happened. So does this mean that it's supposed to be the Ocarina of Time? Because those events do not look like an Ocarina of Time at all. Anyway, I mean, it could be that it took like maybe it could be it was like several generations afterwards, and so it was after Ocarina of Time events, but still, because this castle in this castle is resembles. This castle resembles the Great Sky Islands. Are you saying it's a Temple of Time? Because I mean, I guess it could be, but it doesn't look like a castle. But if that's the case, then I mean, the Temple of Time in the first flashback, the first flashback, the Temple of Time was on the Great Plateau. We saw it back here somewhere. I guess it's theoretically possible that after the Sky Islands rise, they first build the Ocarina of Time castle here, but they eventually decide to move it over here. And this castle right here actually does resemble this castle does. Well, another possibility is that I don't know, it's confusing. Because another possibility here is that this castle over here, this one does resemble the one from Twilight Princess, in some ways. Like completely with it being built on an island surrounded by a big moat, and the castle's right here. Although the castle is surrounded by a moat too, so it's not exactly the same. Oh. That's technically a floating sky island, but it's floating so low. Yeah, it is on recall. I just realized that. So he has to use recall to actually see it. That's interesting. There's a monster camp in the middle of this one. It looks like this spot will be where it's at, but it's not. It's probably up there somewhere then. Yeah, another one. Interesting. So I think we're at the top of the mirror now, but it's not here either. It won't show up on the map until we actually find it. Actually, it looks like it could be... Why is it getting freaky like that? Right here. Yeah, he did use recall. Oh, there's a shrine there.
Hyrule will bow down before me.
Okay, this when the Moldugas come out.
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
There are so many of them. But why would they?
Oh, it's not. I was curious about that because it looked like it's her doing it, but it's not. It's Rauru doing it. I mean, cause like it looks like a beam of light. Yeah, it's a beam of light that shoots out, so it's Rauru doing it.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga.
How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough. The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
I like his voice acting. Yeah, like notice though that the Gerudo were perfectly fine with him wanting to take over Hyrule. But at some point they turned against him too. So that's interesting. Of course, like in Ocarina of Time, most of the Gerudo were with Ganondorf. They were fine with him. They actually you know they respected him very well. It's mostly just Naboru who didn't respect him. The Gerudo assault. Okay, now where's the next one? The next one is Ganondorf kneeling. I already so that one's yeah, that's the next one. Ganondorf kneeling. I know where it is, but getting to it's not gonna be very. It's like over here, I think. So it's like over here, it looks like. I just want to see where it is first. I think it'd be easier to see it from here. There it is. Yeah, I know. I must looking.